And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Atlanta Hawks. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Evan?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Hawks, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And I think for the Hawks, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see, how will they handle adversity when it arises?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins at power forward with Len at center. Young is out there with Reddish, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Suns, Bridges and Šarić make up the forwards. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. Outside Collins. Reddish dishes to Young. Lets it go from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh, Lord, looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Dishes it to Šarić. Rebound, Atlanta. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now, here is Young, following the missed shot by Dario Šarić.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And slam dunk by Šarić.
Oh, I love to see that kickback pass.
Unselfish play. Could have easily laid that one up.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. They get it again. The kick out to Young. For the 3. Again, Young missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
That one good for 2.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Šarić. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rubio the pass to Booker. Over Reddish. No good from Booker.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Cam Reddish. The drive by Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Young left side.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Reddish. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Here's Bridges. Here's Sharch. Kicks to Bridges. Tries again. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks leading by 5. And now here comes Young leading the break. That one wide left. And so here's Phoenix. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Here's Rubio. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. Ayton trying to break free. Rubio misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Hunter, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And Rubio kicks to Ayton. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sharch, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
2.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls from Saric.
And one thing that held the Hawks back last year, all the mistakes.
Yes, last in the league in turnovers, second to last in personal fouls. They were one of the youngest teams last season, and it showed. But you have to have more discipline to win games, which is why they only won 29.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Shoots. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the basket by Rubio.
And you know what? That play doesn't happen a few years ago. Rubio's a lot stronger now.
Atlanta leading by 9. And the pass to Len. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Looking to end his cold spell. Young's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And
shots.
there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
2.
For Phoenix, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Now, here is Young. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year 1 leave plenty of room for growth.
And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that. Whoa, hammering it in!
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Young dishes to Collins. Pass to Herter. Out to Parker. Beyond the arc. Hooker pulls it in. Suns trail by 7. Oubre outside. Back to Johnson. Passes to Kaminsky. Over Collins. Kaminsky dishes to Ayton. Yep, that one goes in there. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Young passes to Parker. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
And he knocks down the first one. And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
Johnson surveying the floor. Oubre against Carter. And Parker with the block. It's Young on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Johnson. He feeds it to Oubre. The shot, no good. Good D by Parker. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Herter. Good on the triple. Herter's got 6.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Young against Johnson. He kicks it to Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Rebound by Parker.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Herter, no good. The Suns shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Oubre against Young. Here's Johnson. And the Suns miss again. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Turner's checked in. And Parker drops them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Oubre outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. It was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love it.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
Second free throw, no good.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Atlanta leading by 7. Parker outside. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Turner passes to Parker. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Turner against Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Count that one. Kaminsky's got his second bucket.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Double team on Parker. The pass to Herter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Herter's got his third bucket of the night.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Feeds to Kaminsky. Parker with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot blocking game.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Herter. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Right wing. Jacks up a three. And Herter gets it to go. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, Shaq Diallo is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Johnson, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And here's Reddish. He had 22 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Shots good by Turner.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Turner against Johnson. Kicks it to Oubre. Booker looking around. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Atlanta leading by 8. Turner passes to Jones. And again, it's Atlanta. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Baines. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Baines. It's stolen by Jones. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. And they believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. He's off on the first. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up really 1 through 5.
Diallo, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Turner. Parker with no one around. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Collins checked in for Jones. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Saric. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Turner against Rubio. Left side Turner with the fadeaway. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges kicks to Saric. Rubio outside. The 3 drains the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
This is still Rubio's next step. In this day and age, to be successful, your guard has to be a threat from distance.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Rubio outside. Saric finds Rubio. Back to Saric. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. For 3, Bridges. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Passes it to Reddish. They grab their own miss. Collins wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in this arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Here's Bridges. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Turner against Rubio. Baines passes to Rubio. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Right side, Collins. And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter's checked in for Alex Len. Young is subbed in for Evan Turner.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Young with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Now Reddish. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Saric. And here is Ayton. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Parker's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul's on Sheck Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. Young outside. Pass to Collins. There's the dish to Hunter. And it's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bridges kicks to Saric. The feed now to Ayton. Here's Diallo. Another shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Young. Gets himself open and drills it. Young's got 11 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Rubio the pass to Kaminsky. Over Hunter. Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Kaminsky.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, leading by 12. It's blocked. Now, here's Bridges, guarded closely, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
Could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Hawks leading by 10. And Young kicks to Hunter. Dishes to Young. Now, here's Reddish. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's blocked.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Huerter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
The first one falls. And with that skill, Huerter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kelly Oubre comes in for Saric, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Damian Jones is checked in for Reddish. Now here's Kaminsky. He's guarded by Collins. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Young. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Huerter. And that one hits back iron. Ball's knocked loose. Johnson finds Oubre. And Jones sends it back. Hunter with it. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Oubre outside. The pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Ayton. Over Jones. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jones, the pass to Huerter. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The drive by Rubio. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Off the left rim and out.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Floats one up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
For Phoenix, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, last year, Damian Jones had a very promising start, but his season was cut short by injury.
Yeah, he tore a pectoral muscle about a third of the way into the season. Has shown big strides and was starting for a little bit. The upside in talent is clear for Jones.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Johnson finds 8. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson can't hit.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
1:24 left in the first half. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Oubre. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Herter. Johnson against Young. Jones kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns trail by 12. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 9.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
46 seconds left in the first half. Young dishes to Jones. Young against Johnson. And Young, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
That free throw good from Young. Lenz checked in for Hunter. And so Young nails them both. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Booker outside. Ayton inside. Guarded by Len. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Carter. Oubre pulls it in.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Dishes to Ayton. Booker outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from a long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Trae Young. And it's Len in at the center, locking down the middle. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Passes it to Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Rubio penetrating. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Bridges. Now, Hunter. He kicks to Reddish. 6 to shoot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Hawks leading by 10. And here's Reddish. Bounce pass Collins. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 16 points.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Saric sinks that one from the post.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's Reddish. Not a lot of room. Outside Collins. On its way from Young for 2. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Booker finds Ayton. Now here's Bridges. He's tightly guarded. Booker the pass to Šarić, and he trims the lead to single digits. He's got 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The pass to Reddish. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Šarić grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Atlanta leading by 6. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
So for the Suns, Aaron Baines comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Cheick Diallo in for Dario Šarić. Parker's checked in for the Hawks. Turner comes in for Young. Parker outside. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Hawks leading. Outside Turner. Pass to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Rubio taking his time here. To the middle. Baines passes to Diallo. And he gets it to go. Diallo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Turner. Up and in from the low block. Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rubio against Turner. From 15 feet away, Rubio misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And here are the Suns now. Suns trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Booker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Booker's got 9.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Turner. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Kicks to Hunter. Parker looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Count it. Rubio with it. He's got 5. He dishes it to Baines. Now Bridges out to the right wing from outside the arc. Rubio misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
From the stripe, Hunter, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Hawks again can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Rubio against Turner. Passes it to Booker. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Diallo kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Goes back up, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So for the Suns, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. Atlanta also making some changes here. Carter, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Evan Turner. Johnson, that's for two. That one a little long. Atlanta leading by 10.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
And with Johnson, Greg, you never know how on his shot will be day to day.
And that's okay. Teams need a player who can carry them off the bench when they get it going. Johnson is a bit of a microwave that heats up immediately, but if he's cold, you simply drop back the minutes for that game.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 13 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here's Reddish. Carter outside. The dish to Parker. A floater. Rebound by the Suns. Diallo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
That's a 2 from Parker. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Hawks. 6-point game. Parker up top. He's guarded by Diallo. Parker dishes to Reddish. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Jones. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson outside. Dishes to Oubre. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Diallo the pass to Kaminsky. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Oubre. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Over Carter. Here's Kaminsky. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Kaminsky's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Jones kicks to Parker. To end the cold streak. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Diallo. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And finished off by Oubre.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Young passes to Parker. Young inside. Johnson on him. And Young with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Suns trail by 4. .130 left in the third. Back to Johnson. From 11 feet away, Kaminsky misses. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Parker inside, defended by Booker. And there it is for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Oubre. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Johnson kicks to Booker. Back to Kaminsky. From the low block. And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Parker. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Johnson against Young. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half. And the Hawks with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Young. Here's Herter. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Herter's got 16 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Saric, Kaminsky out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Johnson in at the points. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix, trailing by 5. Pass to Kaminsky, over Jones, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Kaminsky's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. Here's Herter. Young outside. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Ayton. The drive by Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
There's the pass to Herter. Here's Jones. It's tipped. Collins against Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Bounce pass Collins. Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Here's Kaminsky. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So for the Suns, Bridges comes in for Frank Kaminsky, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Johnson. And then for Atlanta, Len comes in for Jones, and Hunter subbed in for Parker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Collins grabs the miss. It's stolen by Saric. Booker the pass to Rubio. Atlanta with the rebound. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The Hawks trail by 3. He kicks it to Collins. Len passes to Herter. Young with the ball. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 23.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rubio against Young. On the wing, Booker. Out to Saric. 18 feet out. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Herter, covered by Rubio. And Herter gets it to go. Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Young against Rubio. Pass to Booker. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Collins. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Pass to Ayton. Over Len. Saric trying to break free. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Herter passes to Collins. Kicks it to Young. Collins against Saric. 4 on the clock. Shot by Collins, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Bridges lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Suns. Hawks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Rubio against Young. Pass to Herter. They double him with Ayton. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Collins from outside. Collins with another miss. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low, Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Saric inside, working on Collins, and the shot goes in.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Young dishes to Collins, stolen by Rubio. To take the lead, and he sinks the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Now the pass to Herter. Now Len, defended by Booker. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 27.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Saric finds Booker. Now here's Bridges. Back to Booker. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Young. Rebound by the Suns. Len.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Len. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Pass to Hunter from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's feeds it to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
On its way from Young for 2, and it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns leading. Rubio left side.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And the Hawks with possession here. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Wide open. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And the basket by Rubio.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Young taking his time here. Passes it to Herter. Collins in the post. Covered by Sharch. They get it back. Kicks it to Collins. And at last, they get one to fall. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. And the Suns call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Suns leading by 4. Rubio outside. Pass to Booker. Oubre outside. Back to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Oubre.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Hawks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young passes to Herter. Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Here's Reddish. Len dishes to Reddish. Back to Len. Second shot opportunity. To the right side. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Sharch. A shot by Reddish, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Hawks trail by 7. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
And the Suns call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Rubio. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
And he makes the first.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 7-point differential. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Young against Rubio. Here's Reddish. True on the 14-footer.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Young against Rubio. Here's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Young. Got a piece of it. Now the feed to Saric. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Herter. The three-pointer, no good. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Young against Rubio. With the teardrop, it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Len's shot is off. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Rubio, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
Strong drive by Ricky. What he lacks in athleticism, he can make it up with his toughness.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And so Young nails them both. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Saric looking around. Ayton kicks to Saric. Oubre passes to Rubio. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Young's shot is off. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Rubio. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Ricky, did you like the way you guys were going offensively tonight?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
Yeah, that opens up the whole floor, Ricky. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.